What's good, boys?
It's going good. I'm sore as heck. I went snowboarding.
Tell us about that.
It was okay.
Where at? Did you go?
I went. Cascade Mountain in Wisconsin,
right?
Wisconsin. Yeah, it's like right up by the Dells, and it was super fun. I went. So today's Wednesday when we're recording this, and I went Tuesday. And my body hurts. You're very aware, right, of like all the muscles that you used and all the muscles that you like. So like your wrists hurt because you like when you fall down, you gotta like stop yourself.
Yeah.
I'm so nervous.
Did you fall a lot?
In the morning, I fell a lot. After lunch, I like actually got my feet back under me and was kind of like carving it up.
Nice.
Coasting.
It was fun. But I want to go more consistently so that I don't have to like really shake the rust off and relearn every time. So
it's like from memory, it's like skateboarding in a sense where you're like focusing on your balance and using your arms and stuff.
A lot of balance.
Balance.
Do you go a lot?
No, not as much as I want to.
Strike me as someone who would be out there like
be out there shredding the pipes, bro.
Every weekend.
Every weekend in December, I hit the slopes. No. I wish I had time, and I mean, we don't really live close, you know.
Yeah.
But maybe I'll get like a season lift ticket in a couple of years here once I have the money to drop for it.
Is it expensive?
Yeah, lift tickets are pricey.
Jeez.
And that's all you pay for outside of probably the rental, right?
So I've got my own board.
Okay.
Oh, he's set.
He's got his own board.
I bought it from my old boss. Shout out Christine at the Outdoor Adventure Center.
Hey.
So I bought it from her, but lift tickets are so expensive. So it was fun.
Do you remember when they said that it was gonna like snow every day?
Like this winter?
Yeah, they said it was gonna be the worst winter.
No, I don't remember that.
And I mean, it's only January.
The 8th?
It's the 8th.
Yeah.
But there's no snow on the ground outside. Right?
There's no snow, and it's supposed to be like 40 degrees tomorrow.
Really?
Yeah.
I went outside to get pizza yesterday in a t-shirt. So that's just me though.
Yeah, we got more pizza yesterday.
Did you? Domino's?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Dude, pizza is InHaus's go-to meal.
We eat way too much pizza.
Late night recording.
I know. It's good though.
And oatmeal for early mornings.
It's so early, guys.
Speaking of early mornings, it's
5:47.
Yeah, guys, it's early. We're dedicated.
Early.
We're dedicated to this.
I was up at what? 4?
We both woke up at like 4:45.
Oh my gosh.
Guys. If this thing goes, it's going to be awesome because we're going to have put work into it. If it doesn't go,
we still put work into it.
At least we tried.
Dang. So, January 8th, it's the new year.
It is the new year.
It's 2020.
2020.
How do you guys feel about
clearly?
it? You're going to keep making that joke?
Every day of the year.
Oh my gosh.
I don't think that joke will ever get old.
To you?
Until it's 2021.
That's true. You can't make it next year.
I mean, I still have 300.
No. Sorry.
I don't want to do math. I don't want to do math.
Math is gross. But it's the new year.
Mm-hmm.
What are you guys excited for?
Ooh, that's a good question. I'm excited for the classes I'm taking this semester.
Yeah.
I'm excited for traveling this summer. Don't know where I'm going.
Ooh. Do you have a general idea of where you're going?
I want to go abroad. I want to go
France?
France.
France?
Francais?
Maybe. Just growing, learning, figuring stuff out. I don't know. What about you guys?
This year?
Yeah. What are you excited
What
for?
am I excited for?
Yeah.
The new year.
I think I got a lot of big things in the works.
It's up to something, ladies and
I'm up
gentlemen.
to something.
I can't say too much.
He's cooking in the kitchen.
Can't say too much, but I think it's going to be a big year. I think this podcast is going to make it a big year too.
Can you give us a hint?
I can't.
Okay.
Can't say anything.
Shoot. I mean,
Does
I
he
know,
know,
what
or will he not reveal it?
I know what I'm up
He
to.
knows. Okay.
I know what I'm working on.
I think I know what he's up to too.
I do too.
Oh, just tune in next week.
Shoot.
That's fun though.
Exposed.
But yeah, this podcast too.
Yeah, dude, I'm super pumped about this podcast.
Super pumped.
Like, I think it's going to be something huge.
Yeah.
I hope. And if it's not, like, we had so much fun doing it.
Yeah, we have.
And I enjoy talking with you guys and working on stuff with you guys.
Absolutely.
It's gonna be fun. And it's been like what, a month and 2 days
Yeah,
since our
just over a month.
first.
Our
Since we
month
sat at this
anniversary.
table and we're like, let's make a podcast.
Yeah.
And we did it. And now we're here at 5:50 on a Wednesday morning
You got
talking
to
to
work.
each other.
You got to work at 7.
I got to work at 7.
It's okay.
I'm going to
We're
bed
not.
after this, and I'm gonna save these audio files and peace out.
Go to bed. That's
Go to
fine.
bed.
We're not. This isn't going to be our normal recording time.
No.
We've got a chunk of time outlined on Mondays, but
Dude, I got like
stuff on
oatmeal on my shoulder.
rough. But you know it's a
Only
bad
you,
morning.
John. We get
You know it's a bad
oatmeal
morning.
on your shoulder.
I don't know how I did it.
I've got a question. What's your vision for the podcast? What's your drive?
My drive.
Yeah. What's your like? If we had a mission statement,
Mm.
you don't have to actually have a mission statement, but what are you excited for about the podcast specifically in this year?
I'm excited about what it could become and like what it already has become and the ways that it's, I think, brought us closer as friends, which has been good.
Yeah.
But my goal and my vision for it was more of like, we're college kids and we kind of take a different view on things because we follow Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I kind of want to like put that out there.
Yeah.
And like,
For sure.
the whole thing of this was like, join the conversation that we already have because we meet up at 5, whatever,
We did that a bit last semester.
last semester. And so kind of just bringing people into that. It's totally organic, totally natural, like Splenda.
Splenda.
No, that's not organic.
That's not the thing.
That's artificial sugar, isn't it?
Oh, shoot. But no, yeah.
But yeah. I know.
Let's just move on, you know?
Yeah. Organic
Yeah.
and natural. Cool.
But yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm excited for just the growth and connection that we can make with ourselves, but then with, people who are listening. I do think it is unique or it's not talked about as much, like just the college Christian guy sort of thing.
Yeah.
So
Almost
hopefully,
none, actually.
almost
probably.
none. Yeah, I don't know.
Some of you are
People
college
talk about
Christian
it.
guys.
Yeah, but I don't know. I'm interested to see how it'll be, and I just love podcasts in general. So
I've always wanted my own podcast.
yeah,
Well,
to be
this
able
is
to
it.
do
Welcome
it,
to
this
it.
is like dope.
Kind of surreal.
Nuts.
You can tell
Surreal.
anyone anything right now.
This is our show.
our
we
show.
can do whatever.
This is our show.
So yeah, I kind of echo both of those things. I'm excited for just growing closer and seeing that like the podcast thing where it goes. It kind of reminds me of like, so when I was living in Wisconsin, I made my own website. You know what I mean? Just kind of like for kicks and giggles, and I wrote like a couple blog posts on it. I posted some photos on it, and it was just kind of like fun to learn about and do.
Right.
So similarly in this. But also, I think there's something really reflective about like recording yourself and like knowing it's going out there.
Right.
Right. So it makes you think about like what you're saying and why you're saying it. And then like kind of like you were saying, the Christian college 20-year-old dude perspective, is probably not a minority, but there's not a lot of us running around, I don't think.
Right.
And I know most of them, if not, on NIU campus. So
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to say, if not all of them.
no, I don't know all of
Like,
them.
every Christian college kid,
It'd be
dude?
pretty cool.
That'd be awesome.
Honestly,
I would love to
It's like
just personally know every 20-year-old Christian college dude. I wonder
how
if we-
many do you think
Oh, you mean like in the U.S. or anywhere?
at NIU? Maybe
NIU. How many people do we have on campus? 13?
13 something, 13,000.
I bet. So, college-age dudes, right? Who are Christians.
At NIU specifically?
Yeah, at NIU specifically. Are you saying like proclaim to be following Christ or like living out their
Legitimate.
faith in a radical way?
I mean, we don't know like the hearts of people.
I don't know if I'm called to judge that.
Yeah, no, that's the role of the
Not a
Holy
lot.
Spirit.
There's not a bunch of us. There's not. I mean, I would hope that there were thousands.
That'd be awesome.
1/13 of the population.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Let's get that number up.
Let's get that number up. Let's go get some dudes.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So that's kind of what my hope for the podcast is, and it's cool to kind of like outline that on our first episode.
Yeah.
Kind of shoot that out there. But other hopes for the new year, though. Do you guys make any resolutions?
I didn't.
I did.
What'd you do?
was-
What is it?
I want to read more books.
Okay. Do you have some?
I bought some. I have a lot of books now. I have some books that Jamie Page gave me like a year ago.
Amy Page.
I have some books that like other people gave me, and
Church of Decal.
my girlfriend's mom gave me a book that I never read. So
You got to read that, dude.
I have to read
Yeah,
that
you gotta
book.
get on that.
And I always tell myself I'm gonna read, and then I don't.
Yeah.
So I just want to start reading more.
Like, if you go somewhere, you're going to take the book with you? Or are you going to like read in the morning or read at night?
I'd love to say that like I have a set time.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say probably like I love Starbucks,
Mm-hmm.
and so I have like $60 of Starbucks that I got
Jeez,
for
man.
Christmas
Christmas, John got Starbucks money and books.
and
Yeah.
books, and so that's like the perfect combination. You go to
Yeah.
Starbucks, you sit down,
Yeah.
you read your book,
Yeah.
or like before bed, read a book. Then you get tired.
Dude,
Every time I read a book at night, I'm like out in 5 minutes.
That's
I
true.
can't
That's my
do that.
issue.
that's. I mean, that might be kind of good though. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay. I don't get super tired at night when I read books, but I always find myself like pushing back the time I'm going to bed. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh, I've got other stuff to do. So I'll like keep running around my apartment for like forever, right? And then once I actually like get into bed, I was like, okay, I need to go to sleep right now to be able to like get a good amount of sleep before I get up tomorrow morning. So like books don't exactly pair well with that. But I'll like
Right.
bring one with me in my bag and like just read it if I have a spare few minutes or whatever.
I feel like I always feel like I'm like not smarter than I am, but now I'm always carrying like 3 books in
That's
my
sweet.
backpack.
Hey.
Awesome.
And anyone could pull that book out of my backpack.
That's okay.
I'd be like, what is this book about? I'd be like, dude, I forgot that was in there. Like,
Inside joke, by the way.
Inside joke.
Inside joke.
You wanna? I mean, tell us about it. Is that vulnerable enough to tell us about, or you don't want to tell?
what
us
are we
about
talking about?
The books that you're reading.
A book.
Oh, I'm reading a
One-
book called God Loves Sex right now.
Who's it
so-
by? Okay, I'll look it up.
I have no idea.
I'll look it up. Don't worry.
And I'm also reading a book. I always go through it a lot. It's called Worship Leaders, Not Rock Stars. And it talks about how we're called to live a life for the Lord, and how the Lord cares more about our hearts than our talent and our ability that we bring to the stage. So I go through that at least once, twice a year.
Oh, really?
It's a really good reminder, and a lot of times I reread it and I catch things that I didn't see
Yeah.
the other times. And a lot of times it's still like challenging and convicting, because I think it's like something that we always have to grow at.
Right.
Whether we're worship leaders, whether we're just doing whatever, like you can glorify the Lord in whatever you do.
Right.
So,
Huh.
but I just started God Loves Sex.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm talking not even in past the first chapter. Been really bad about reading. So let's pray this New Year's resolution does not die.
Right.
So, Worship Leaders, Not Rock Stars is
By
Stephen
Miller.
Chris Chapman.
Stephen Miller. It's by Stephen Miller.
There you
Good
go.
work.
Stephen Miller.
And God Loves Sex is by Dan Ellender.
Dan Ellender. Give him a read, man.
Give him a read. I mean, I can't recommend him, but if you
Yeah.
do, then
And it talks about like God Loves Sex is all about like, I won't talk too much on this
It's all
because I have
about
no
God
idea.
loves sex.
I'm not even in the first chapter. But from what I've been told and from what I've seen so far, it's like we're so afraid to cover the topic of like sex in the church because a lot of times it's looked at as like this evil thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like, dude, read scripture.
It's in there.
God created it.
Yeah.
But
Song of Solomon, man.
as a culture have twisted it and made it this thing that we need to be ashamed of.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I'm not going to go out here and boast about like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, like,
No, you shouldn't.
but there's something to be said about like how it's not supposed to be this shameful thing.
Yeah.
So,
Right.
I would agree with that. Oh, my goodness.
hey, it just turned 6 o'clock. Dude, I just looked at the clock and it was 5:50. What happened?
Well,
10 minutes
talked for
happened.
10 minutes. Yeah. That's awesome, though. I've got a couple books I want to read. I've read on and off through the years. Sometimes I like am reading more, you know. But I've got a few books on the dock that I want to read. So
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of a resolution. I'm running a Tough Mudder.
Resolution?
A resolution, yeah.
Resolution
It's like a resolution, but it's a
with a
rose.
rose. Yeah.
Coming from a kiss of a rose.
Running a Tough Mudder
Yeah.
in May, so training for that.
How's training been?
Well, I haven't.
Oh, I haven't either.
That's okay.
Are you running it too?
We're starting on the 13th.
Are you both running it together?
Yeah. Do you want to run it?
Dude, I'm in.
Okay. We'll put you in the group chat.
What's a tough mudder?
Look it up. So a
Yeah.
Tough Mudder is
Let's do this.
Similar to a Spartan race, right?
similar to a Spartan race. It's a 5K, so it's 3-point-something miles.
Oh,
And
Lord.
no, you'll be okay. You'll be okay. Because I'll tell you why you'll be okay.
Can I read what it is?
Yeah,
So
go for
people
it.
can know.
You got a definition for us?
Yes. A tough mudder. Oh, wait. Hold on. All right, I got it.
Who's tough?
A tough mudder is an endurance event series in which participants attempt a 10 to 12 mile long obstacle.
We're doing the
course.
other one. We're doing the other one. This
I was
one's
going
a
to
5K.
say,
There is one like that. Those are like the regular classic ones, but we're doing the 5K version.
Oh, Tough Mudder 5K. Here we
Yeah.
go. Wow. What is it? Get muddy? You're going to get muddy?
oh, yeah, man.
Yeah, we are.
With Chicago,
you
August
still in?
22nd?
No, we're going Missouri.
Missouri.
May 16th.
Hey,
17th.
you know someone in Missouri?
I do.
It's like right outside of St. Louis, dude. Britt can come see you.
Britt will she be home? I don't know.
I think, isn't it a week after? Something?
It's like a week after we finish finals.
Grab a drink at the bar, kick back with live entertainment. Oh, that's the festival part of it.
No, we're not doing that.
Okay.
I mean, live entertainment though, maybe, but we'll be muddy.
Yeah.
They like hose you down.
Nope,
I don't know.
it doesn't look like from the picture that they do.
Okay, cool.
But how about you tell me what a tough mudder is? Because I can't find it.
Okay, so from my knowledge, a Tough Mudder, the one we're doing is 5K, right? So 3.26 miles.
Oh, wow. Exact.
I believe that's what a 5K is.
It's only 3 miles?
Yeah, and some change. But here's the deal: is Noah's worried about that it's 3 miles. So,
I'm not an endurance guy.
but there's like 10 or 13 obstacles in there, right? So you only have to run to the next obstacle, right? And then like you get to like try to do it, you know what I
Right.
mean? And like help your friends get through it or people on your team. And then you only have to run to the next one, right? So it's not like 3 miles of continuous running. You know, there's going to be like a lot of breaks.
Good.
I know that I'm wrong here. And people, please don't come at me. Please do not.
I'm a little worried about what you're going to say.
Yeah, me too.
But I just feel like 3 miles is not that hard.
It's not, I mean,
Like,
it's
why are
For
doable.
people like us.
Why are we
like
training
me,
for
John,
something that's 3 miles?
It's doable.
I could go outside and run 3 miles right now.
Do it. I challenge you, run 3 miles.
It's a little early, but
Here's the deal.
Tomorrow.
Like an excuse.
I don't want to just do it. I want to feel like good doing it, you know?
Yeah.
And,
True.
And when I have a race, my dad's the same way. So like when you like sign up for a race, because he does 5Ks, then that like motivates you to like be in the gym, you know what I mean? And like train and like lift and run and whatever.
it's true.
So it's like that kind of external motivation of, oh, I know I'm going to be at this event. You know what I mean? I put my money down. I've signed up. So I don't want it to like suck while I'm doing it.
Right.
You know, I want to enjoy it.
So for those who want to do Tough Mudders,
Yeah,
how much does it cost?
$60.
See, that's not a lot of money
too
at
bad.
all. You could go out there and do it.
You could go out there and do it. People do like multiple of them a year.
Yeah.
I,
It's a good way to stay fit, get dirty.
Stay fit, get dirty. That should be there.
Tough Mudder. That should be their.
Tough Mudder.
Ooh.
Stay fit, get
Guys,
dirty.
I think we need to contact Tough
Maybe
Mudder.
we do. Tough Mudder headquarters.
Sponsor
Sponsor us.
these.
It's only our first podcast, but
Yeah.
You're going to like the way you look, I guarantee it.
and it's 6 o'clock in the morning, and we won't always look this tired.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we might.
We might.
There's a solid chance we might, but
I'm hoping not.
yeah.
I always look tired at some point.
Yeah.
My eyes are just. No,
It's okay. Do you have any resolutions?
I don't.
Do you have anything you want to do better or anything that you want to be really intentional about?
I just want to be intentional about like life, man. Yeah, growing.
So vague.
growing deeper in Word of God and yeah, whatever that means. Getting involved with church, actually reading the Word consistently and studying it, fellowshipping with friends. Yeah, man. I don't know.
Nice.
Cool.
I don't know.
Super cool.
Cool.
I haven't been super into the whole New Year's resolution, so it's always cool to hear other people say that.
Like January, it's like everyone's like,
Oh, I'm going to do
Hey, at least like we're not cliche, and it's like, hey, yeah, I'm gonna go to the gym and work out every day of the week for
That's-
3 hours.
I'm going to stop and not say the rest of my resolutions. Then.
Oh,
No, I mean, I haven't been in the gym for like 2 months. So like I do want to go back to the gym, but I'm not going to be like, oh, every time that I go to the gym, it's got to be 3 hours.
Right.
I want to get back. I got to eat the fattest protein bar.
How does that like play into habits and like habit building, habit change?
What do you mean?
Like, do you think New Year's resolutions kind of play into that, or like?
I think it depends on your personality. You see, you got those new people who make those New Year's resolutions. February comes around and they're like, shoot.
Check it, dude. Here. According to a survey by Statista, have you heard of them?
I think so.
Something like that.
I have not.
Only 4% of people who made New Year's resolutions in 2018 said they kept them.
4%.
4%.
Dang. Why do you think that is?
People are lazy.
I don't think the new year is a good time to try to start new habits. I don't think that's enough motivation, just because it's a new year. I don't think it's enough motivation to actually change something. I think that if you want to make a change, right? So say you're in November, right? And you're like, oh, I want to lift more weights, or I want to eat better, or whatever. Do that then, But if you like if you're like, I guess it'll be my New Year's resolution, right? You're not going to do it, right?
I
You
saw-
might try, but it's not going to work
I saw a thing. I forgot where I saw it, but it was like a quote. It's like, if you are waiting till the new year to do this thing, I forgot what it said, like, and it's obviously not that important to you. Like, if you want to make that change, just do it.
Right.
Which is, I don't want to like,
bash people.
yeah, it's a lot easier said than done for a lot of people.
We're gonna check in with you in March,
Yeah, now I'm held accountable because I
and we're
said
gonna
it.
be like, hey, how's those books coming? You reading books?
I'll be like, what books?
You're like, wait, I own books.
Yeah, dude, accountability this year alone, or last year, 2019, has been like huge. Like, I never realized the importance of it and how difficult it is.
Yeah,
Being the receiving end of it and then holding other people
holding
accountable.
people accountable. Yeah,
Like,
for sure.
I sucked at holding other people accountable, and I sucked at being accountable. Like, dang.
We're gonna have our guys group, right?
Yeah, man.
This year. That's kind of
It's gonna be fun.
at least
Yeah.
a semester.
Yeah, I was
That's
working on it
on
last night.
Saturday, right?
No, I messed up. It'll be on the 18th, so I should probably send a thing out.
Oh,
But
They're good. I wasn't planning.
dang, I work on the 18th. Yeah,
oh, do you?
yeah, I don't work
Be there
this
for the
Saturday.
Be there for the next one.
Yeah,
the next-
I'll be around. You'll see. I live
You-
here.
You live with me, so yeah,
You live here.
live here, man.
I'm stoked, dude. It's gonna be exciting,
be
especially after like crew conference. You know, hey, we went to crew winter conference, right?
Yeah.
That's a deal.
Indianapolis.
Indianapolis winter conference, and like when we broke off into like the guys' time, like that was awesome, and I would just love to have that kind of community, you know,
Yeah.
with people outside of, you know, like just being intentional with that. So that'll be cool. That'll be super
Yeah,
exciting.
I'm excited.
Yeah, we'll bring some. What are we doing? Mornings? Are we doing food?
Yeah, I think mornings, food,
Is it gonna be like a bros and bacon type deal?
Bring.
similar vibe.
Yes.
Um,
Do you remember bros and bacon?
Remember bros and bacon?
That was fire.
that was huge.
My favorite part of that was
It-
bacon.
Oh, dude, I ate so much. So good. What was that one time? Didn't we eat like a crazy amount of donuts?
We ate like 17 donuts.
I don't
Collectively,
think 17.
or between the
but-
two of you guys?
Between like 5 of us.
Oh, that
Which-
seems a lot more doable. That's
It
only three
honestly
donuts.
doesn't sound like a lot of donuts.
I was thinking like I at least had 5 or 6.
Oh,
maybe
wow.
Even 7.
Oh, dude,
I
that's
had
a lot.
4 or 5.
Okay,
So
I mean, you're already at like 9 or 10.
6 and 7 and
11.
4 and 5.
It's at 9, 10, or 11. 6.
I don't know. It's early.
Sorry, you can't do math at 6 a.m.
Oh man.
I talked to an army man yesterday.
Yeah. He didn't get drafted,
Actually?
ladies and gentlemen.
I'm not going to World War III.
World War III, man.
That's a thing that could happen in 2020. I think we should this podcast should be titled something about the new year and something about vision for the podcast. I don't know. That's always kind of what I'm thinking about as we're
New
talking.
year, new war.
How are we gonna phrase this?
New year, new podcast, new war.
New war. So World War III. I didn't know there were so many memes about it until like some people started mentioning
It's starting to feel a little insensitive.
it. I bet it feels.
Because did you guys hear about Iran?
I'm not super up to date. What have you heard?
They attacked
Somebody else.
they attacked us. I don't
There
know the
was
specifics.
they dropped some missiles at Iraq, and it was like,
Wait. Roll it back.
wait,
Iran dropped some missiles on. I mean, we gotta get this stuff right, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Iran
It was-
fires missiles at U.S. troops.
yeah, it was 15 of them,
International Business Times.
15, and they believe that they have like 2,000 more.
Holy
So,
Yeah, then I'm reading a thing saying Iran threatens further retaliation after missile strikes. So,
Yo, this is like an actual website, and
an actual website, man.
yeah, there's actual
And it's-
news on this thing.
and I'm saying that because it says the latest events have received discussions about an impending World War III. So like that's nuts.
You guys think you guys would get drafted?
I don't
yeah,
know, dude.
I probably would.
And here's what I want to say no, because I think the draft is the right now it's all on a
resort.
volunteer basis.
Yeah.
Until like nobody's volunteering and they're like, we need more people.
Right.
So like probably not.
Who knows? Yeah.
So I wanted to be in the military, right? I wanted to be in the Air Force.
Oh, then let's send Titus first.
Dude, I wanted to be in the Navy SEAls for like
Did
10
you?
years. Yeah.
I've got a buddy
I
who wanted to do that. Nick
Yeah.
Wells, if you're watching,
Hey,
I wonder where you are.
maybe he's in the SEALs.
He might be.
I've been trying to call you for the
No,
last
I
10 years.
I haven't. I should reach out to him. But I know I think he joined up with the Marines. I've got a couple buddies who went in the service. You wanted to be a Navy SEAL?
I did for like straight up 10 years. Yeah. I like trained for it a little bit. I
Is that
wanted.
why you're so huge?
No, nothing. But yeah, that was the dream for a while. But then I realized, I think I watched a documentary on it or something.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just like, okay, maybe I can make it feasible. And then as I got older, I was like,
That seems hard.
yeah, man.
It is hard.
It
is hard.
It takes a special amount of determination to do it.
Yeah. But I read stories. Like I read a book over the summer by this SEAL called Jocko Willing or something.
Yeah.
And like
he's a motivational speaker.
Yeah. Like listening to his stories and reading the book, it was like kind of reignited that desire or that, I don't know, fantasy to be in the SEALs.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, so cool.
It'd be super cool.
But
Jocko Willink.
did he talk about huge? That guy is
jacked.
buff. Yeah. He's like 6'6".
He's got like this wake up alarm clock app, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And it's in the iTunes store, and you set it to like pair with your alarm or whatever. And then it goes off or whatever. And then he's like, I'm going to give you to the count of 10 to get up and get out of bed. And then he counts down from 10. And then he said, 3, 2, 1. Now, if you've gotten out of bed, you can shut this off. You can shut off the alarm and continue to get better and stronger and faster or something like that.
Yeah.
And then he's like, but if you didn't, I need to tell you about the mistake you're making right now.
Dang.
And it's like super intense. And like you get, and you can't, dude. You get out, you know, because he goes through it. He's like, this is why you should do it. This is why you should, you know what I mean? Don't listen to like that comfort of your, go out and be there, be the man you want to be. You know what I mean? It's big. It's like,
Dude, I want to get that.
Are you speaking from personal experience?
Yeah. So I had it for a bit during, I don't know, sometime in high school. Like during some time when I was like getting up early to run, like before school to run. Or before school to lift or something. Probably during soccer season.
Did you wake up every time?
Yeah, everybody has those moments where they're like, oh, quick, shut it off before he convinces me to get up. You know what I mean?
Right.
But like if you let it play, like you always get up out of bed, you know?
Yeah,
I need to tell you about the mistake you're making.
Yeah, he's got like an insanely deep, burly voice.
What's his name?
Like
Jocko Willink. Like you see one picture of that guy and you're like, no, this is scary.
You stay on the other side of the street if you're crossing him.
Dude, yeah.
How do you spell that?
J-O... Is it C-K? I don't know.
Jocko what?
Willink.
Oh my gosh. This guy looks automatically like... Oh, here we go.
Frightening.
Here we go.
So he was a SEAL.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Come on.
It's playing through his headphones.
Yeah, it's playing through my headphones too.
Well, we can hear it.
Loud. Stupid ads.
So World War III.
Yeah,
I don't
let's
think it'll happen.
pray it doesn't happen.
Let's pray it doesn't happen.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not super caught up. I'm not huge on like politics and reading up on that. I should. That should be my New Year's resolution, is to be more aware of what's going on in the world.
Current events.
Current events, yeah.
And listen to some NPR, dude.
NPR. They, talking about podcasts, man, like, their mic technique or production is so smooth and good. And, NPR News, Noah Wainwright.
I like listening to them. I like, they're like my morning, if I'm like driving around, you know. I never play them like, no, that's a lie. I had them on, because I've got like a radio for my alarm clock.
Mm-hmm.
So last year I had, for a little while, I was waking up to listening to NPR.
I feel like that just put me back to sleep.
Sometimes it did. Sometimes
NPR News.
But it was like starting my morning and like hearing the news, like hearing the weather, and it was like, it just felt good, you know. I felt like correct. So
Correct.
It was fun. That's a good thing. But
Yeah.
I don't think, back to the draft conversation. I tried to get in, right? And they wouldn't let me because
Really?
I had asthma when I was a kid.
Oh,
right?
bummer.
So like medically I couldn't really, but I would still want to. I don't know. I'm like, you know who I'm like? You know Captain America when he like tries to lie to get in when like the draft happens and like, all this stuff.
Yeah.
That would be like, I'd be like, no, I want to serve. And they'd be like, no, Titus, you can't. And then I'd like go to a different spot and like change my name.
Dang.
I don't know if I would like go that far.
That seems a bit dramatic.
That does seem dramatic. But like that would be what I would want to do, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know.
There have only been 2 drafts, right? It was World War II, I know that. And then they draft in Vietnam.
my knowledge,
Feel uncultured.
yes,
Okay.
because my grandpa got drafted
Okay. So then,
for Vietnam.
Oh yeah, my grandpa got drafted too.
So World War I, World War II in Vietnam? Is that 3?
I don't know if they did World War One.
They had to have, right?
Not sure.
That was a long time ago. We
Long
weren't
time
alive.
ago. Yeah. It's crazy to see like videos from way back when, and even like, I don't know, looking at pictures of like NIU in the 40s or the 50s. Like there was this
Dude, I know.
yeah,
Crazy.
like apparently we had a red scare or something.
What's that?
Here? It's like where it was like a threat of communism.
Here?
Yeah, there were like riots and stuff. I can't remember specifically what it was, but my English teacher first semester was kind of telling us about it, and like they had police officers all in front of the library
Oh really?
and stuff. But yeah, and like people were going off, and
Jeez.
it was wild.
People were going off.
Did you ever hear about that?
No. There was a draft in World War I, by the
Okay.
way. At least for the U.S. Other countries may or may not have.
Yeah,
Do other countries draft?
I don't know. Other countries aren't as big as us.
Other countries are.
With the first pick in the
John Mall. No.
You're not taking me. I'm from Russia.
It'd be nuts.
That's so bad.
It'd be crazy.
Sorry, that
No,
was
you
mean.
get a letter and it's at your house and it's sad, you know?
Oh, what do they say in that
Parents
letter?
cry. Well,
Your parents cry.
I don't know. You've been
Don't make my mama cry. Dude, what does it say? Is it like, hey, congrats?
chosen. No, it's not like that, dude.
You've been chosen.
Hey, congrats, my boy.
You guys are awful.
Pack your bags.
I think it's you've been selected to.
You get a 9-month getaway.
You've been selected to either participate or be a member of the United States military service. It's called the selective service,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So I'm sure you've been selected to blank. And it's lottery, right? It's completely random.
Lottery?
Yeah, like they assign everybody.
That's
from a certain
gambling.
age.
I can't.
What?
See, I'm a Christian. I can't
Christian.
gamble. I can't gamble. I can't go, man.
Against the lottery. You're gonna have to find another way to do it.
It's against my real. Can you say?
You can be an active.
Can you go to like not go to war and be like it's against my religion,
They'll still send you to war, but you won't.
even though
you
it's
don't have to
really
fight.
not.
You don't have to be. You don't have to carry a gun, right? So like if you're an active. Oh shoot. Not active.
I feel like
active
my lack of
reserves?
knowledge is just coming out. on this
Yeah, me
topic.
too.
Active non. What is it?
Active, non-active members.
You don't want to carry a gun. Sorry, in war.
If you're not carrying a gun, are they still going to send you out on the battlefield?
No.
So my grandfather.
I knew the answer to that. Why did I ask it?
My grandpa was a medic. John Williamson.
Ooh.
He was a medic in the Vietnam War. I don't remember what years, but he was drafted like right out of high school, right? So like he graduated from
Dang.
high school and he got back and his letter was in the mailbox or whatever. I said, you've been selected to be a part of.
And you go to jail if you say no.
You?
I mean, it's mandatory, right? I mean, people, that's why like there were some people that ran, right?
Yeah.
There were some people that like went or moved went on vacation to Canada or whatever,
Right.
during the draft. Which that's
If there's any cool hotels in Canada?
Canada.
I don't know.
Maybe. I'm sure.
Think
I've
there's
never
any,
been
like-
to Canada, so.
You've never been to Canada?
No, I want to.
Let's go.
Let's
Toronto.
do it. Toronto.
Toronto. Road trip.
Vancouver.
Quebec sounds pretty
Quebec.
cool.
I've already got spring break plans, but like summer?
Tennessee, right?
Yeah, me and Brittany are going to
Brittany's John's girlfriend.
Yeah.
we're going to St. Louis, her hometown. Then we're going to drive and go to
Tennessee.
no,
Oh, sorry.
no Titus,
Slight detour.
Nashville. No,
That's in Tennessee.
No, we're not. Hold on. Then we're going to Alabama, where I'm from. Well, I'm not from there. My parents live there.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're going to Tennessee. We're going to Nashville. We're going to spend the day in Nashville.
Cool.
Back to Missouri, and then back here.
That's a drive.
So how many days is this?
I've been everywhere, man.
How many days is this?
We got 10 days.
So are you going to spend a night in Tennessee?
No. Well,
You're going from Alabama.
Nashville's only like an hour for my parents.
Oh,
Really?
That's awesome.
Like an hour and a half.
Oh,
Nice.
So
That's awesome.
we're able to like just go. It's like if we went to Chicago and
Yeah.
spend the day.
Yeah. Sweet.
That's awesome.
So no Canada, but
No Canada.
oh Canada.
They're so nice up there. At least I hear.
That's what I hear too. I knew one Canadian.
Really?
At a certain point, yeah.
But most of the time when they're nice in places
don't
like
know.
that, like even in Alabama, they're nice to your face. But when you leave, they tear you apart.
Yeah.
They're like, that guy was a real tool.
Conscientious objector
What?
is what it's called when you cannot, on a spiritual basis, religious, moral, or ethical background.
Oh, we're back to this? Okay.
Yes, sorry. Refuse to enter combat zones, war zones, or participate in activities that could support combat operations due to the soldier's religious, moral, or ethical background. So it's like, I'm a Christian. I don't believe in murder. You know what I mean?
Right.
So therefore, I'm not going to carry a gun and kill people with it. You know?
Well, isn't that what what's his face? And the
Hacksaw Ridge?
actor Hacksaw Ridge. Yeah. That's what he did, right?
Yeah.
He was a medic.
He was a medic. Yeah.
That's
He
so
was like-
awesome.
My grandpa.
Yeah,
The
dude.
whole thing.
He's like John Williams.
He's like John Williamson. That's what the movie is about. No, the movie's about another great man who was a conscientious objector who was a medic. But
I almost said it's almost like he's like John Wilkes Booth.
he's not like that.
But he's definitely not like John Wilkes Booth.
a lot
No.
better than him. That's crazy. So hopefully there's no draft for.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was John Wilkes ever found and caught? I feel like he was one of those people who was like, he like literally disappeared and no one heard anything from him.
I think he ran into a barn
Okay,
and
Google.
died.
What happened to John Wilkes Booth?
Because he's dead.
He's dead.
No, it's
It's
because they
like-
never found him.
Like him, Jack the Ripper.
Who's Jack the Ripper?
I don't know who Jack the Ripper is.
I know. I mean, is he like the Friday the 13th guy?
No,
No,
what?
it's he was
I don't do horror, dude. I don't know.
Well, he was a real dude in London, I think around the 1800s, and he like killed a bunch of people. But
John Wilkes Booth. Oh, go ahead.
like he was like police were trying to find him,
Mm-hmm.
and he was like never discovered. His identity was like never even alluded to. So he's like a myth, but
But he was real.
he was real.
Okay, it says this. John Wilkes Booth is killed when
What?
Union soldiers track him down to a Virginia farm 12 days after
It was in a barn. I said that.
Yeah.
after he assassinated Abraham Lincoln. So,
12 days. Did they just kill him or what?
I mean, yeah. I don't know. It says after shooting Lincoln, Booth jumped to the stage below.
Right.
Broke his leg.
Did he break his leg?
I mean, I believe that's
He
what.
landed hard, breaking his before
Hitting it, dude.
escaping to a waiting horse behind the theater. Dude, that's like the
This is getaway
a
car.
getaway car.
Dude,
Imagine like limping to the
riding a horse with a broken leg. That would
Suck.
That'd be awful.
Oh wow!
You have to like.
I would give up.
I don't even feel bad for him though.
I would get to the horse and stand there, like look at the horse, and then look at my leg, and then be like, hey,
The horse is like, we know what we got to do. Get on.
get on. That is like a getaway car. That's crazy.
It is.
Horses go fast though. I did horseback riding for like a year.
Were you a horseback rider? Is that you? What?
Wait,
I can't imagine Noah just
Well, I did it because my younger sister like really loved horseback riding.
My younger sister loves horses.
Did you wear a cowboy hat? Get it out.
I didn't.
Did you? I'm just
Have
imagining.
you ever been on a horse?
Nah.
Dude, it's so
I'm
fun.
putting your face on Woody from Toy Story. There's a snake in my boot.
Dude, it was so much fun though. Like, I can't tell you the feeling of like going full speed on a horse.
Never gone full speed on a horse.
bareback.
I would love
Like,
to do that.
I would fall off.
You would.
I would fall off. Did you ever fall off a horse?
I don't think so. Maybe I did.
Good for you.
But
I've done like a couple trail-ish rides.
those are so much fun too.
Like I've been on,
Where the horse only goes like 10 miles per hour.
if that, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just like,
Slow gas.
so
My
I did
name's
that
Titus. Willie.
with like an organized. I did that with like an organized tour. Why is this so funny to you? John can't imagine anyone riding horses. That's a problem.
No. I'm trying to think of like one valid person.
I don't know. I feel like you've kind of got that vibe where you could ride a horse.
Kate would be so proud of you.
I've ridden a couple.
Yeah.
So I've got a friend outside of Eau Claire who has a farm and has horses. So like we were helping him. He also makes maple syrup. He's got a bunch of maple trees. We helped him do this. He's got a bunch of maple trees and we like collected the sap from all of them.
And then you rode his horses?
We didn't. Yeah, and then we rode his horses. We did.
This guy sounds like he's got his life together. Oh, whatever.
His
This
name's
guy
Jeff.
has.
His name's Jeff.
Oh,
Hey,
that's
Jeff.
funny.
He's not gonna watch it. But it was super fun. So I've ridden horses there, and I've ridden horses like on an organized trail tour ride thing.
Nice.
But I've never like gone. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's a fun experience.
I'd love to.
Think we could wrap this thing up?
Yeah. We're 48 minutes, man.
48 minutes. Hey, welcome to episode 1, guys.
Yeah.
Episode 1.
We covered everything from. We covered a lot of
We
stuff.
covered a lot of stuff.
War.
Kind of unorganized.
Off the wall.
New Year's, John Wilkes Booth, horses.
Horses.
Yeehaw.
I would love to see the idea map of like that whole trail. That
That'd be
conversation.
so weird.
That'd be super weird.
Is this a foreshadowing of what we're going to be?
No, it's not. Because I'll tell you why. Because in 2 weeks, when our next episode drops, we've got a guest. His name is RT.
Mm-hmm.
So tune in for that.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Dude, I'm so pumped.
It's going to be good.
It's gonna be good. It's gonna be polished. It's gonna be not at 6 a.m. So hopefully we'll be a little more awake, and hopefully it'll be a little brighter in here.
Yeah, it's really dark.
It's pretty dark.
It's dark outside.
Well, yeah, it's early. So yeah, tune in for that.
Follow us on social.
Follow us on our socials:
Twitter,
Where can you find
Instagram,
Twitter, Instagram, Facebook,
Facebook,
at InHaus Podcast.
at InHaus Podcast.
and obviously this is on YouTube, and also the
SoundCloud.
audio is on SoundCloud.
We are on SoundCloud at InHaus Podcast.
We are hitting it.
We're hitting it.
Good for us.
So,
All right,
Good
guys.
work.
Peace out.
see you next
We'll see you
week.
in 2
All right.
weeks.
2 weeks.
Man, that sucked.